What's going on, everybody? Chaz here with another podcast for you, and we have a special guest in the building, the one and only Ben, Big Ben, the Mofo Show, baby.
Yo,
Yo, Ben, it
I
has
didn't,
been a while, my dude. It has been a wild,
yeah,
wild, and a wild day. Okay, a wild day
I
because
don't
Star
really.
Wars is just dropping bombs,
half
dropping
the half the
bombs.
links you sent me got freaking taken down before I could even look at them.
Yeah, they I think it was like two of them. They somebody must have recorded the trailers for Acolyte and the skeleton what's it called, Skeleton Crew. Yeah, so that's those are the two trailers that weren't released to the
Yeah,
public. But somebody was sitting
yeah,
there like, you know, but you can find all that stuff
Well,
pretty easy.
yeah.
Um,
I'll check them out at some point.
yeah, I didn't even watch
I'm
them
sure
yet.
they were gonna
The
release
trailers.
them soon anyway.
That's why I was just like, you know what? I want to watch it in HD, make it look clear and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But what we did get today is a lot. Starting from the beginning, right? I guess the first thing that dropped this morning at 7, it must have been 7:17. I was just getting my car, bro. I was late to work because I was watching the trailer in my car. But so they dropped the Ahsoka trailer,
Yeah.
which looks, let me see why it's not focusing. There it goes. Am I focusing now? Why are you not focusing?
Little fuzzy.
A little fuzzy. There
Bit
we go.
fuzzy.
Okay, there we go. The Ahsoka trailer dropped.
Yeah.
Holy shit. For a trailer to get you that hyped, for a teaser trailer to get you that hyped was phenomenal. When did you watch it today? Did you watch it
I
pretty
watched it maybe
clear?
like an hour or two after you sent it to me. Um,
What's your first thoughts?
I'm a little thrown because I feel like this whole time I was expecting it to be her going to look for
Ezra?
um, Ezra and with Sabine, and I thought it was going to be like a uh, I don't know, like some kind of adventure with them. Them going on an adventure to find that Ezra and Thrawn. I thought that's
Yeah.
how Thrawn was going to get introduced to the universe.
But then they were
Uh,
like, oh, Thrawn
but
is
yeah, it's like
somewhere else now.
completely. I don't know what's going on anymore.
It's apparently this is people just saying shit on the internet, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes Star Wars people really don't miss when it comes to certain things. But they said that it's going to be before the show's going to have a before and after. So it's going to be
Like a
before,
time jump.
yeah, time jump. It's going to be a time jump in the
Okay.
middle. It's going to be before before Boba Fett and then after Boba Fett.
Mm.
So that whole thing with Luke and everything won't be in there, just the before and after. So I don't know how far after it's going to be. Is it going to be, we're going to see a cameo for Caden, and we're going to see, past things that Ahsoka has been doing, or it's going to be like maybe just before the whole Boba Fett thing, the whole Mandalorian thing. But from what we see is that she's going to be seeing all her friends. Everybody's going to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the guy in Mandalorian. What was his name again? The big dude. Um, Man, I can't remember the
I'm
purple man.
terrible with
We're gonna
names.
go with purple
Yeah.
man. Purple man. We saw him already, so I know they were
uh,
like teeing us up. Did you notice that Ezra was in the trailer?
was he?
Yeah, they had him in.
Was
He
he
was in
the?
the little thing. They had him in a little
Oh, okay, okay.
little projector screen.
Gotcha.
He was going around. So I don't know if this is gonna be like you said. Like you said, you don't know if it's gonna be them looking for Ezra, or
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
them trying to find Thrawn, or is it
Maybe
gonna
with the
be
time jump, they'll work at both and they'll work both those storylines in.
yeah?
I
Because
just want Thrawn to be back so bad.
oh man, me too,
He's
man.
such
He's
a
such a
good
great villain.
character.
Yeah, he's a good villain. And it's like he doesn't have any like Jedi abilities or anything. He's just
Yeah, he's just
smart
smart
as
and
hell. Yeah.
super strategic.
Yes.
Ever
It's
since I read the first Thrawn book, I've just been like a freaking super fan.
yeah.
I've just been waiting for him to come back ever since Rebels.
Did you read the what's it called? The oh my god, that thing they're adapted to the movie now. Um to the throne, something to the throne. Uh is it Emperor next to the throne, next up to the throne, something like that? It's apparently a crazy Thrawn storyline. So maybe that's the book you read.
No, I read Thrawn. It was literally called
Oh, was it
Thrawn.
Thrawn?
It's just
And what?
his origin story where how they found him and how he rose up through the ranks and all that kind of stuff.
Because I think his species was in Star Wars already, right? Like they showed, like somebody recently was the same blue kind of character as him. I can't remember if it
Maybe
was Mandalorian or Boba Fett.
there's so many blue characters and stuff.
I
It's
know,
hard to
right?
keep track of.
Yeah.
But the book was, I mean, I would love it. I would have loved to see a movie about that book. But I mean, again, they have the book, so they probably don't want to just keep making movies out of the stuff they already have. So
Yeah,
um,
it's I mean, I think they really need to make sure they do Ezra justice, man. I need to know where
people
he's
been
been.
waiting for this for so long.
So many teases. Like we saw the whales in Mandalorian,
Hmm.
you seen people popping up here and there, and it's just like, okay, Dave Filoni, let me see what you
I
got, bro.
can't. All I can remember is that he's a little sot. I cannot remember his name for some reason.
What's his name?
The
I can't remember his name either.
it's fucking
it's
killing me right now.
it's killing me.
I'm gonna look it up while
Let's
we look.
see what we got here. So, let's see if they have anything here. So something's coming, something dark. I can sense it. So, what do you think the something's coming, something's dark? I can sense it thing is going to be? Do you think she's
It
talking?
depends on when that takes place in the story.
Yeah,
Because if it's after Mandalorian, then it's the First Order, 100%.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And maybe like Thrawn and the first, maybe I'm not Thrawn, Snoke
Oh,
and
Snoke.
the
Yep.
First Order.
In the Force Order. Okay.
I would love to see more Snoke because I mean they kind of did him dirty in the sequel trilogy. Like we really didn't get to see much of him, so it would be cool to see. Like it's been cool to see like badass Vader in a lot of things. It would be cool to see like Snoke at the top of his game. Kind of thing.
Did you notice that they were in the space between time, or the what's it called again? That space um where Ezra saved Ahsoka from getting killed by Darth Vader. Remember he pulled her through
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
the space between
yes,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, space
I know what
between.
you're talking about. That
Yeah,
thing
did
that
you?
connects all the temples, right?
Yeah,
Does it
and
connect the temples?
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
the
time
holocron
periods.
temples.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like time periods.
Oh
But
yes, 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 yes.
you see Ahsoka fighting that guy, that Jedi or the Dark Jedi or the
Yeah,
Sith, whatever he is
yeah.
in there. Um,
A
do you
couple.
think
There
that?
was a couple. There was a female and a male. There was,
Yeah, which is wild because
yeah,
they haven't really
and they
showed
were like weren't really like red. They were like orange lightsabers almost. They didn't look
exactly.
red.
And people are
So
saying that
very
they might be
interesting.
they're Jedi's from they're surviving Jedi's from
Okay.
Order 66, but the
That
reason they
have
have
gone
orange
dark
lightsaber.
or yeah,
Yeah, imagine the reason they have orange is because it's their lightsaber changing to red or
yeah,
something. They're
yeah,
like in a process. I mean, this is all fan theories. We don't know if that's actual
yeah. Of
true,
course.
but I mean, it does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
um,
Zeb, by the way, is his
Zeb,
name.
there you
Zeb.
go, Zeb.
I love
And
that.
and in the trailer we got Hera, which was awesome.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was her. I couldn't tell because like it's hard to tell sometimes if her skin in Rebels was like it was like a blue green color,
yeah,
and I felt like in this one it was more green, right, in the trailer.
yeah, it was super green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, because I was like, I was like, it's definitely her species, but I couldn't tell if it was her or not.
I mean,
But I
and then
figured they threw her in there, it had to be.
oh yeah, it has to be her. I was just like,
Yeah.
okay. And well, they showed her in the trailer kind of before the teaser
Mhm.
trailer. They showed a long time
Yeah,
ago,
yeah.
like that leaked. But next to
It
her
feels
was
like so
Chopper as
long
well.
ago.
Oh,
I
so
feel
yeah, oh
like
yeah.
we've been waiting for this show forever.
And it's crazy who's playing her too. Is the girl Mary Elizabeth Winstead? She played Huntress
Sounds very
in.
familiar.
Yeah, remember did you went with me to see the worst movie ever, right? Birds of Prey. That was the last movie we saw, right,
Oh
together.
God.
So
Yeah.
she was in there. She was Huntress. She also was in um God, what's the
Oh
movie?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yeah,
She was she was kind of the best part of Birds of
she
Prey.
was
Yeah,
she was really, we said that too. We are like, she's the
yeah,
best part.
yeah.
And then we also got Chopper, which was awesome to see him.
Chopper. I can't wait.
Yeah, he's gonna be
I
so
can't
crazy.
wait.
Do you think Freddie Prinze Jr. is gonna cameo as
Yeah, like
what's his
in a flashback or something.
yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. But people think he's crazy. They're like, Freddie Prinze Jr. is just crazy
Why
because he
do people
bugs out
think
of
he's
Star Wars
crazy?
fans.
Yeah, because
Um,
Star Wars fans are the worst.
oh my God. Right now, when we get to
The
this Ray
worst.
news, it's so
Yeah.
crazy how much hate she's getting right now. Like, what are you doing? It's not her
I
fault.
don't understand the hate for Daisy Ridley, because
That's
I think Daisy Ridley did a great job
oh
with
yeah,
what she was given.
she did the
But she
best
was
job,
given
honestly. Yeah.
trash. Like, it's not her fault. Like, she didn't write the script, and she wasn't behind making the stories. You know, it's not like she was like a legacy character who could like influence.
Eh,
Uh,
that's the thing. It's like people Justin is sick right now with COVID's.
we're back.
Wait.
Lost it for a second there.
Hey, there you go. Did you see me? There you go.
Um,
Justin's out with the sickness. Down with the
oh,
sickness.
damn, Justin.
um,
Um,
back to
but
Daisy Ridley.
yeah. So like yeah. So she, I have nothing against Daisy Ridley. I don't think she did anything wrong. I think they gave her a character who learned everything way too fast with no training. And I mean, obviously, she had the training with Luke, but I don't know. Everything just felt too easy. Like, anytime they needed her to be strong enough to do something, she was just strong enough to do it.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know. But that's what I don't like, because one of the things he sent me was saying like it's gonna be 15 years in the future, and she's gonna be like the Jedi Master, the new Jedi Order. I was like, how is she doing all this in like 50? It seems crazy.
So let's clear it up real quick. I mean, well, let's see if we can clear it up. So apparently, it's going to be set 15 years after the Rise of Skywalker. We heard rumors that Daisy Ridley might be in talks to return as Rey for a future Star Wars project, and the news was confirmed during Star Wars Celebration in London, which I didn't even know was in London. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's in America? No, it's in Europe. Let's see. Plot details are still mostly under wraps, but we now know that Rey will be a powerful Jedi Master in 15 years. So it's stuff like that.
Training academy.
Yeah, she's gonna be with her own training academy. So it's like, okay, you gotta make us believe.
I would rather have her like a TV show, like House of the Dragon, that just keeps jumping time.
Oh yeah, well that would be cool. But apparently, she was really powerful though. Like, her character itself, I guess, because there was no Jedis left, so she imbued all the power of the good side. I guess you can use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
But she came out and everybody was cheering and stuff, which was great. But people on Twitter was just
dragging her. Always a different monster.
Like we're the only community that destroys their own people. Like, no matter what we get. Like, we bitched about them doing trilogies. Now what they do, they were like, let's do a trilogy. Not really. Let's do it in 3 different eras. So there's a movie and different movies all the time. Smart way to go. Let's bitch about it. But it's like, what? Like, what do you want them to do?
Star Wars fans are unprincipled.
No.
Because there's just too many, I think, and there's too many different factions, and too many people want too many different things.
Yes.
And I feel like it's kind of that like the extended universe, or what they call it. They call it Legends now, whatever the hell they want to call it.
Yeah, Legends, exactly.
they got away with so much shit for like so many years of just being able to put out all these stories that didn't necessarily have to be funneled through Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
And so people got wasted. It was. I feel like Star Wars was just a giant fan fiction universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Now people are pissed that their fan fiction isn't the real shit.
Exactly. I know people hate that Legends got erased, but they had to clean it up. It was getting too crazy. You had too many authors, too many comic book companies, too many toy places just making whatever the hell they wanted.
Yeah,
so now they're like, no, we're gonna make it smaller and then start spreading out. You got to, because now we have the encyclopedias. Those are great.
Yeah. Now look, there's books from the extended universe that I wish 100% were like part of the canon.
Well, they are doing it though. You see things filter in.
They'll take bits and pieces.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, and there's plenty of good stuff, but it's like people just, I don't know. There's just most people who are just never gonna please. That's why it's one of my. It's like I love talking Star Wars, but like sometimes you gotta just be careful. Be careful with who you talk with about it, because such a touchy subject for some people.
Some people get very mad, and I just,
Crazy.
bro, the way Twitter, like, it was nuts. I'm looking at Twitter, I'm going through comments and seeing the Ahsoka stuff. As soon as that Daisy Ridley thing start, you saw all the toxicity just build up
Yeah.
and just start destroying everything. Yeah, what, Daisy Ridley again? What did you expect them to do? Daisy Ridley is they casted her young to keep her in
Yeah.
Star Wars for a long time.
Of course.
They're not trying to make the same mistake with Luke. You know,
Yeah.
like they prolonged it so long that pretty much these guys aged out of these characters. You got to have consistent thing. Now, what one thing they need to do is bring John Boyega back, make him a
Oh,
Jedi,
100%. He
make him
has
a
to
Jedi.
be in there.
He's got to
I
be a
don't know if he
Jedi.
has to be a Jedi. I would even take him as like a Han Solo type character. Obviously, he's not like he doesn't have like the rough side of Han Solo, but just like just somebody who understands and who's an ally and can just give him something to do better than what he had to do in the last two movies.
Yeah, facts.
Because
He was pissed,
goddamn,
man.
I don't know how they. It was like he was so cool. He was
Ugh.
great in the first movie, and then the next one they were just like,
we'll just push him
I
aside.
don't know.
Oh, we'll stick him in a tube for half the movie.
It doesn't matter. It's so crazy.
It's wild.
That was insane. He's such a good actor. They just threw him away.
You know, and me and you, I remember I was just watching like our video after we saw Last Jedi, and I was just like, we were so optimistic and so happy because at least they tried to fix it.
Yeah.
But it's like I look back at like the second movie in the new trilogy, and I'm just like, that was such a shit show. Like, it's a hard watch. It is a hard watch.
I still like The Last Jedi for everything outside of the John Boyega stuff. Maybe not everything, but you know what though? I have only seen it the one time.
Really? When we went to it?
I haven't seen it the second time.
Okay.
Yet. So I want to watch it again, but I honestly I came out of the second one like, okay, they're because I listen, I liked Force Awakens, but it was just a remake of A New Hope. It was so
it really was. It was a remake of New Hope.
That they got away with that, and like everybody was so happy. Like, I enjoyed it, but the way people were lauding it, like they made it like such an original new movie, and it was just like, guys, they just remade the first one, and you're letting them get away with that. And then everybody got upset when Rian Johnson came in and flipped the script. It was like, one, you should have had one vision throughout all three movies.
Yeah,
it should have been Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau.
Yeah, they should have
controlling they should just control everything that has to do with Star Wars.
Well,
it's good. A fact.
It's good that you brought that up because now they're letting Dave Filoni really control everything, and it's a great thing because this man is about to end his I guess part of the saga. He's actually getting a movie, so he's directing the movie. It's called The End of the Mandoverse, so it's going to be him wrapping everything up. It's a little sad. Yeah, it is a little sad.
It's the best thing they've done since Rebels.
What do you think of this last episode that we just passed? That everybody is getting butthurt about the Jack Black episode.
I unfortunately have not gotten to watch that one yet. I'm caught up until the last episode.
Okay.
I was gonna try to watch it today before this. I just didn't have time.
It's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to bring it up, but it's I liked it. I'm just gonna say I liked the episode. For anybody that cares out there, I liked it, and if you're an anime fan, right, you know that there's episodes called fillers, and you need filler episodes, especially when something big is probably going to happen next. That's what I feel like is going to happen because the way they ended the episode, they're setting up for a good finale. Hopefully.
I know I hear that, but there's only 8 episodes in the season.
Yeah.
And they're only max 40-45 minutes long. You can't have any filler episodes.
But then I will say this too. Dave Filoni doesn't miss because what he did in this episode is probably going to come back around later sometime. Everything he does. That's why people go, well, why did they do this? I'm like, Dave Filoni don't miss, man. He does it for a reason. Rebels, everything we're like, what is he doing? Came back for a reason. It's probably going to come back now. There's stuff coming back from Rebels in these shows that are still like, what? Like right now, when the way they ended the Bad Batch this season, whoo.
Yeah.
But it's you see where it's going now. Did you watch the last
Mm,
episode of it
no,
last season?
I didn't honestly. I didn't like season 1 of the Bad Batch, so I just didn't even watch the season.
Yeah, season one's a hard watch.
Yeah.
Season two is very good.
Okay.
You'll enjoy
I
season two.
tried out.
Yeah, it's very good.
Season
Um,
1 to me just felt like they had no aim. Because
yeah,
I
it
didn't like. I like my Star Wars to just have a beginning, middle, and end, and it felt like that one was just like I
all
don't
over the
know.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I like I said, Dave Filoni doesn't miss, so I kind of give him the benefit of the doubt. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Of course.
You
Of
know,
course.
there's sometimes I'm sitting there like, oh, where is he going with this? Where is
Yeah.
he going? And it's like, okay, I'll wait. We'll see what happens. Um, but this last episode of the Rebels, not Rebels of Bad Batch, was very
Mhm.
good, and it really ties into a lot of things happening in Star Wars in the future, which was good. But with that, let's go to the next thing. We got Acolytes. Now, Acolytes is supposed to be pretty much so so the way they described it is Kill Bill in Star Wars. That's what they're saying. We're
I
gonna
like that.
have, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Let's see, Acolytes right here. So Acolytes is coming to Disney Plus in 2024, and it looks absolutely incredible. The action is very martial art inspired and High Republic era, looks great. So this gorgeous.
Frozen meets Kill Bill.
Yeah, Frozen meets Kill Bill, which is pretty cool to say, you know.
Interesting.
Um, so we're going to have a Wookiee Jedi, which is not the first Wookiee Jedi. If you
No.
watch Bad Batch, but this is going to be the first, I guess, ever Wookiee Jedi, technically, because it's going to be 250 years after the High Republic, something like that. So let's see. The Acolytes was among projects highlighted during the Lucasfilm Studio Showcase panel in the Star Wars Celebration earlier today. We were on hand to bring you all the biggest updates about the previously very mysterious Disney Plus series. Um, Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy, which everybody
Mm.
hates her, kicked
I
things
don't
off
understand
by.
how she still has a job. I really
Yeah, I
don't.
don't know.
I really don't.
It doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Do. Let's just okay, here we go. Played by Chewbacca actor Jonas Sutomo, the Wookiee will be
Mhm.
coming to Jedi what we followed during the series, which has expected uh is going to be set during the High Republic era. There it goes. The
Okay.
hundred years prior to Phantom Menace. And with the
Yeah.
Jedi at the height of its power. So there's it it's the Sith who, according to headline, are the underdogs and outnumbered by their far more heroic counterparts. The Acolytes going to follow the rise of the dark side, which is pretty cool. I'm stoked for that, bro. That it's going to be
Interesting.
the Jedi at like their highest point. Like
I wonder if
Jedi's are
it's
gonna,
gonna be like the lead into like the World War II idea.
yes. I think that's probably what's gonna
Philosophy.
get into, because I think it's gonna be High Republic era, which in the if you played the video game,
Night. Yeah.
you know Knights of the Old Republic, you knew that there was a bunch of Sith at one point, right? But this is gonna be before that, where the Jedi are just out
Yeah.
there, bro. You know, I'm excited for that. What do you want to expect from this series? What do you want that's gonna make you like, I guess, appreciate it?
I mean, I think like who was it? Darth Bane
Darth
was
Bane.
the author of the
Oh,
World War
Darth
II.
Revan.
Was it Darth
You,
Revan?
yeah, Revan. Yeah, or
Started the
Revan. Yeah,
World War II.
yeah. So
Whoever it was, what I wanted to kind of lead into that, or just have that just that era be the focus of this, and that would be pretty cool because then you get to see what I also want to see a lot of lightsaber battles. Like
oh, it
there's
seems
no
like
excuse to not have it in this.
it's gonna be a lot. You know, it's crazy who the people are in here. You got X-23, the girl who played X-23 in
Yeah.
Logan. She's in it. The girl from Hunger Games is in it. Um, and then you have the girl from the guy from what's the show on Netflix that everybody was obsessed with last year? Uh, they kill people on the game show.
Oh,
Damn it.
Wow.
Escaping me right now.
Something games. Something games.
Uh,
Uh,
damn it.
I'm
Look.
blanking on this right now.
Blinking. Um, let's see. Oh, X22 is fire. X23, Justin, X23. Uh, let's
The FIFA.
see. Well, let's get back to this. The Acolytes will take viewers into the galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. Oh, it's going to be the final days. So
Yeah.
everything's going to go to shit. That's great. A former Padawan reunites with his
Squid
Jedi
Game.
Master. What happened?
Woo! Squid Game.
Yeah. Squid Games. There he goes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. A former Padawan reunites with her Jedi master to investigate a series of crimes. That's awesome. But discovers the forces they confront are more sinister than they ever expected. That's amazing. I am so hyped. Like the guy, and one of the actors said, "This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who has allowed to use it. This is gonna be an awesome show." Like I am hyped for that. I think,
Yeah.
like you said, the confrontation of not like actually, I think the anxiety you're gonna get because you're not gonna know who's bad or good, which I think that's gonna play into this. You're not gonna know who's the Sith. They should have made. I hope that's the mystery in there. Like try to figure out who's actually the Sith during the show. That would
Yeah.
be great. And I wonder how they're gonna adapt dark side users. Are they gonna like have them like hiding in the like hiding somewhere, figuring out evil attacks, or is it gonna be like, oh, how do I use how do I use the force to kill somebody? Like kind of like get obsessed with that. I wonder how that's gonna play into it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's gonna be like a seduction
Oh, it's
into the
definitely gonna
dark
be a
side.
seduction. Oh yeah. But did you watch any of Star Wars Celebration at all?
Star Wars what?
Celebration? Did you watch any of it yet?
No, I didn't even
The,
noticed today.
the actors they got, they seem like they're so psyched. Like they were like holding their tongue back, and the guy was like, they were like, oh yeah, we did this. Wait, we can't talk about that. Oh, and they were doing their own stunts. They were like doing the lightsabers. There was like it's gonna be a lot of lightsabers, a lot of creatures, a lot of things. I'm like, I'm ready. And they said the planets they go to is gonna be awesome. I think they're gonna do a lot of callbacks to the Old Republic, the game itself. Um, what do you want? What do you want to see?
I definitely just want to see where the Sith get down. I don't. I can't, it's hard because I'm not sure where in the timeline it happens. I just want to see the formation of the master and the apprentice. I
Yeah,
want lightsaber battles. That detective angle seems pretty cool
that's pretty dope. Yeah.
because that was kind of the fun stuff with like Obi-Wan and Anakin when they were going on a mission
Yes.
and like get into trouble
And
and
investigate.
still
Yeah.
love them.
I mean,
And
even that Dooku series that came out when he was like they were investigating and like you can see Dooku like in each like remember the Dooku the three part was Ahsoka's and then the
mhm,
three parter for yeah, and I love that just that like
yeah,
being detectives great. The great thing about Jedi they don't really show.
yeah, exactly, because that was kind of what they did. Like they just kept orders, so they would go do their detective work and then fuck shit up.
That's it. Oh, God,
Fantastic.
I'm so hyped. I really hope they do. You remember those digital things that you did? Like it was like animated stuff, and they had the Jedi's versus the Sith for like the Old Republic game, like the commercials. They were all
Hmm.
online. Everybody was like, I hope they do some big ass battle like
Yeah,
that, bro. It
yeah,
needs to happen. Dun,
like
dun. Oh
yeah,
my God.
like in Attack of the Clones in the fucking like
Oh
Coliseum thing,
yeah.
but like all lightsabers.
All lightsabers, just
Oh,
red versus freaking blue and
yeah,
green. Oh my God. Um,
that would be so
let's
awesome.
So Acolytes is going to be amazing. We have the next one. It's called the Skeleton Crew. Your
Yeah,
boy's
that's
in
what I
there.
haven't heard anything about.
Yeah, so your boy is Jude Law's in there, so that's pretty cool. Uh, he's been pretty good in pretty much everything he's done
I
recently.
love
I think.
Jude Law. He's great.
Let's see what we got here. So Skeleton Crew. First trailer dropped at Star Wars Celebration. Jude Law now confirmed to be playing. Spoiler. Lucasfilm brought Skeleton Crew to Star Wars Celebration and as well revealing the show's young cast members. We now know who Jude Law plays in the upcoming Disney Plus series. Hit the jump for details. Are you guys ready for spoilers? Let's see. Jude Law surprised fans by arriving on stage welcoming his young co-stars. Blah blah blah. I don't even know their names. Unfortunately, the crew was down a member as Ryan Carey Armstrong was not unable to attend due to illness. But the trio all recounted how they discovered Star Wars while sharing their excitement to join the iconic franchise. I just want to know who he is. So, look at this. It's a nice picture. Oh no, go to Twitter. Okay.
Jedi.
Look at that. Is he a Jedi?
You love playing a Jedi, and a Mandalorian villain Vane makes a brief appearance.
Let's see. So Lou Jaws. Oh, he is playing a Jedi. Wow. And a Mandalorian villain Van makes a. I clicked on Twitter. You can't see me clicking on whatever I clicked on. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, where are you getting this information?
Bryce Dallas Howard's gonna be on it too.
Who's gonna be in there?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh shit!
So
Really?
Right above the tweet. Other cast members confirmed.
Wow. Let's see. Well, directing. Should be directing.
Oh, directing. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Skeleton Crew follows the journey of 4 kids who make a mysterious discovery on their seemingly safe home planet, then get lost in a strange and dangerous galaxy. Finding their way home and meeting unlikely allies and enemies will be a great adventure than ever even imagined. I'm cool with that. I'm cool for Goonies and Star Wars Goonies.
Star Wars Power Rangers.
Yo,
Jude Law's gonna be like Zordon.
Yo, for real.
Little kids out on mission.
or you can think of it as Goonies. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah.
Star Wars Goonies.
I'm down.
But Jude Law is a Jedi. I knew that was gonna happen. You can't have Jude Law.
Can I just make one point about Bryce Dallas Howard and Ron Howard?
Yes.
Being able to make Star Wars shit together, how amazing that has to be.
I wish.
Because he got her into Star Wars as a kid, and now they're fucking making.
And
Star
she's
Wars
a great director, together. Man. She's a great director. Yeah. Give her a Star Wars movie, please. Yeah. Just give it to her. I mean, they don't miss. She doesn't miss. No. I mean, even the last Mandalorian episode, that was the first. That's the newest episode she directed. But people were trying to shit on her. I was just like, stop. It was a great episode. Like, I can't wait to watch it so we can talk more about that shit.
Yeah.
But she did a good job. They need to stop. They really need to stop. So Skeleton Crew, you're excited, obviously, just like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun. I mean, what they said, kids in Star Wars, cool. That's something.
Did they say when they're releasing it?
No, they didn't give a release date. Let's see.
The year or nothing?
Yeah, they said it's still heading our way later this year. That's all it said.
Oh, later this year. Wow.
Later this year. So we're getting. So what I know confirmed. Ahsoka in August. And then Acolytes. I think we're getting in. Yeah, Ahsoka's in August. So Mandalorian ends. Let me see. It's gonna end
next week.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. No, wait. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That was episode 6. Yeah. And then we get a break because another Marvel movie is coming out. So Guardians of the Galaxy gets dropped.
Yep.
Then in June, what do we get in June this year? June 2nd, we get something. Oh, Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The new one. And then July. What's July? Is it the Marvels? No, they pushed that to November. We don't get anything July. And then August, we got Ahsoka starts.
Okay.
And then we get Acolytes, and then we get the Skeleton Crew, which is
we're getting those 3 back to back.
Yeah, we're getting all 3. So I think they're gonna. Something's getting pushed. Something's getting pushed.
Something's getting pushed. Let's too much Star Wars back to back. Are we getting Boba Fett too?
What happened?
Are we getting Boba Fett too?
They haven't announced that at all. Like zero. There has been nothing so far.
Like
we have
season 1?
Huh?
Did you like season 1?
I liked the season 1. I liked it. It was cool.
I don't. I get so many people hate on it. I was like, I like this show made me love Boba Fett. I hated, not that I hated Boba Fett before.
You did hate Boba Fett. You hated. I have a video of you saying you hate Boba Fett.
I just didn't understand why people were so obsessed with it because he had like 5 minutes of screen time in all the Star Wars movies.
Oh man,
this show made me love Boba Fett.
Yeah, it really did, and I like Boba Fett. I think it was cool. He's definitely gonna cameo. He's gonna be a Mandalorian. He's got to
Yeah, yeah,
be. He's got to be in
100%.
these last two episodes because they're
I mean,
recruiting.
technically, I feel like the second half of Boba Fett was just Mandalorian 2.5.
It really was. Apparently, did you hear about that? They didn't want to do that, but Kathleen Kennedy put their fingers into it and apparently pushed to have Grogu and Mando in it.
Yeah,
That was supposed
yeah.
to be in this season coming up.
Uh,
Now they pushed it into there. I was like, oh, that makes sense. He
I mean,
apparently
I don't
Favreau.
mind because I think it would have dried up a little bit if Mando didn't come into it.
Yeah, he kind of came in a good spot. If you have to be
I
honest
think
with
he
you.
did.
Yeah. So
Congratulations.
so the next thing we're getting, right, bro?
Uh,
James Mangold is
yeah.
directing the first Jedi movie. Let me tell you
Oh
something.
yes, yeah, that looks
Yeah,
interesting.
we got no information really about it. All we know is that he is going to be directing, and it's going to be about the first Jedi ever. It's in development. If they don't get Keanu Reeves for this freaking, if they do not get Keanu Reeves for this movie,
You don't
I'm
think he's too old for it?
no. So okay. Actually, no, we did get a little bit. So it's going to be. I was reading before and I can't find the article, but it's going to be. Um, apparently, it's going to have them going to a planet and taking all these people. All these people are going to be taking this race of aliens are going to be taking people from everywhere and put them on one
Mm-hmm.
planet, and they're going to find out who's force sensitive, and then even if their families are going to break them apart, put them on a different moon, and they're going to keep everybody there, and that's going to start the first sets of Jedi apparently. Yeah, so that apparently that's how it's going to go. But this whole the movie is going to be actually about the first Jedi they find, and he's going to be the one with the first lightsaber, and they're going to be a bunch of firsts. I am so excited for that because James
Yeah.
Mangold is great at telling stories, man. He is great because Logan, greatest comic movie of all time. It's still up there for me. Think number two. So, and what's number one? Batman. What's
You know
Batman?
what it is.
It's Batman.
You know.
What is it?
Dark
Tell me what
Knight.
it is. The Dark Knight. Yes.
The Dark Knight.
Logan is definitely. Logan's definitely teetering. Number one, number two for me. Because I don't even know what my number two is now because everything just kind of got blown out the water. But back to
now Logan's unbelievable.
Yeah, Logan was incredible. He's directing Indiana Jones.
As soon as I saw Logan, I was like number two.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's such a good movie. It's such a good movie.
I remember because Collider, back when it was Fun Collider,
yeah,
did the top 50 superhero movies of all time.
Yeah,
and it was number two, and like half the people were like, "It's too soon." I was like, "How could it be too soon? It was what it was. It was fucking amazing."
It was
like,
shot right up there.
How could you question it? Like, to me, it was like, the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight to me is just a special movie because it was like the first movie that made me love movies. Like, be like, whoa, this movie, this is whoa. And then
definitely up there.
So like it can't. To me, I don't know that it'll ever be beat. But Logan, just as far as a just a story, just perfectly told story, and like it's what is it over 3 hours?
It's I think so. Let me see how long.
It's right around 3 hours, and I don't care at all. Like I'll sit there.
2 hours and 17 minutes.
2:17.
That's it. Yep. It felt longer than that. It was a good movie.
I thought it was longer.
Mm-mm.
So the Dark Knight's longer than that.
Yeah, Dark Knight is. I
think it's like 240 something, 250 something.
Run. 2 hours and 32 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Longest.
They just feel so epic.
Hero movie.
Longest gotta be
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Yeah, 149, and then it's Spider-Man No Way Home at 148. Captain America Civil War is 147. X-Men Apocalypse is 144. So that's crazy. I thought Logan was longer than that too. I was like,
yeah, right. I feel like
there was so much stuff in there.
It was like 3 hours long.
But he's such a good director. he fits so much into that movie, and like we thought it was longer because there was so much information in there.
Oh,
There was so much
so good.
information. People wanted more information about that movie,
I want,
which is
that
wild.
movie could have never ended. It was so good.
Oh, so good. I wish that he expanded that universe, but it's a
Oh,
wrap. Well, they're gonna expand it because Deadpool's gonna go grab him. So we'll see
yeah.
how that goes. um,
I'm surprised Marvel's letting that happen, honestly.
what
It seems
Deadpool? Rated
so
R
out of place.
Deadpool?
Yeah, with Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Like if you can't keep Hugh Jackman, that's a questionable move.
Yeah, his skin cancer just came back too. Did you see that?
No way.
Yeah, he got in 3 places this time on his face. Same place
He'll
again.
be fine, I think.
Yeah. It's got to be
Just
the
get
lights,
over
man.
the.
I mean, you work with lights. I've worked with lights in the past. Those things burn your
Mhm.
skin, bro. If you're next to it too quick, oh my god, you're frozen. Can you hear me? Ben is gone again. Hold on, he's gonna load again. I guess I'll
There we
just
go.
talk to myself. There it goes.
Yeah, I had my hair like froed out the other day, and I was
Yeah.
standing in front of a light. I was like, "Oh, fuck! I'm gonna fucking put this shit on fire." It's crazy.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no, legit.
Yo.
Pyrotechnics, I was in trouble.
Oh man, how big is the afro now? I just cut mine, bro. I just cut mine.
It's pretty big now. I gotta it's not picked out right now, but this is like down. This
That's
is like
crazy,
not picked out.
bro. Mine's was out here, bro, and I had to do it. I just had to do it. I don't know. I got annoyed one day.
Blow it out.
I had like I got annoyed one day, and I was like, "Fuck it," I was pissed, and then I got mad. I cut it. It's like, no, I spent so long growing it.
You cut it. I was gonna throw it out for this, but again, I didn't have time to do it.
Let's see.
I like the hat.
Oh, you like that? Yeah, the hat's nice. Where'd you get the hat?
New Era.
Nice. That's a dope ass hat.
It's actually a Phillies minor league team hat.
Really?
It's one of their it's like also it's a team near Allentown, and there's a lot of Puerto Ricans in Allentown, so they did like a Puerto Rican team hat with the coquille.
Yeah.
And but their actual name is Iron Pig. This is not their real logo. It's just their diversity logo.
It's so clean. It was like a Miami
that
hat.
Is fire. Yeah,
I was like a Miami.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, I need that fucking.
Yeah, that's definitely a Spanish hat. Oh, Miami colors.
I've been on a spree of buying fitted stuff. I gotta stop.
You gotta hide the fro.
I just got the Jackie Robinson Day Brooklyn Dodgers fitted. I can't wait for that one. It's coming in tomorrow.
Nice.
I
got a bunch too. I got to start collecting
again. I just love that. The Dodger blue is great.
Oh yeah, the Dodger blue is super nice.
But I didn't want to buy a Dodgers hat, so I saw that shit. I was like, yeah, get it.
Yeah, that's a something you can get because it's Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
So the question. So now we have 3 movies coming out now, right? That was the big thing. We have 3 new movies. We have we're gonna have the first Jedi movie, which is James Mangold. We're gonna have a middle movie, which is going to be it's gonna be the Mandoverse movie, which is Filoni directing it, and then you have Daisy Ridley's new movie. Now, out of those 3, which one are you most excited for? Because one is gonna be something we know nothing about. It's gonna be emptiness. He can do whatever the hell he wants, James Mangold.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be.
Yeah, go ahead. I gotta think about this. I mean, I think it's got to be the Mandoverse movie, even though it's gonna be wrapping it up.
Yeah,
so it's sad that it's coming to an end. Is there gonna be season 4 and then the movie, or is the movie?
Yeah, because I think Mando's gonna have a season 4 unless they kill him off in the next 2 episodes, which things could happen. But I don't know. They have to have a season 4. I mean, they have to because these movies are.
I would like if they do a season 4 and then the movie. I just don't want it to end. It's so good.
Well, remember, Ahsoka needs to have a season 2. Like people think that she's not gonna get that show's gonna get a season 2 right now. If Andor is getting a season 2, that's getting a season 2.
I haven't even seen Andor yet.
It's not that great.
That's
a hard watch.
So many mixed reviews about it, so I wanted to watch it. But yeah, I've heard it's good, it's bad. I've heard mixed stuff. I don't know.
It's a hard.
I feel like everything's been mixed reviewed lately, so it's hard to judge off the internet.
Yeah, it's a really hard watch.
Say it'd be the Mandoverse one, then the First Jedi, and then the
Daisy
Daisy
Ridley.
Ridley one.
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, here's a rumor. Grogu is going to be in the one with Daisy Ridley. Do you think would that put your expectations up and be happy? I guess. Oh,
It
that's cool.
would if he's aged up a lot. Like I need him to do shit. Like I'm tired of him just being like a prop.
Well, let's see. How many years would it be? Because right now
Yeah,
he is what?
because this is all
He's little.
before the Force Awakens.
Yeah, so super before, like way
Yeah,
before, right?
this is like right
So
after. This is more. This is closer to Return
yeah, because Luke is still
of the
young.
of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's still young. So
Um.
so
So
he'll
yeah,
be
he could be
aged
like
up.
100. He could be like 100 years old or something ish, closer to 100 years old.
Let's see,
By
how
then, because
old is
he's
Grogu right now?
50. He's 50 in Episode 1.
How old is Grogu? How old is Grogu?
Because
Grogu
that's
is
why
50. Yeah, 50 years. Yeah,
50
you're right.
at the beginning of season 1.
So
Because
yeah, in
that's
the
why he was
beginning.
surprised he was a baby. They told him he was 50 years old. And he was like, what? As far as what's the distance between
It's gonna be 15 years. So let's see.
15 years from the beginning of Mandal? No, 15 years
Uh, from the end of
Rise.
yeah, end of Last Jedi is gonna be Daisy Ridley's movie. So so let's see how old.
So we'll do this.
Luke was old as hell in the Last Jedi, or well,
Time
he was dead.
between Mandalorian season 1 and Rise of Skywalker. So John Favreau is creator of Star Wars Disney Plus and Mandalorian, and he confirmed that this series is set 5 years after the fall of Empire Strikes in Return of the Jedi, and 25 years before the Rise of the First Order. So Rise of the First Order would be the Force Awakens, right? Because that's when they
Yeah.
just came out. So he'd be like 75, 80.
Well, no, maybe a little bit before that. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
So all right.
75,
So
80 years old. So that's
and
another 30 years altogether.
how old was Yoda in the first movie?
In
Phantom Menace.
In Phantom Menace, he was well over 600, I think.
Okay, so Grogu.
That's the thing. It's like when do they? I just need him to be like adolescent, you know, like just like I don't need him to be Yoda. I just want him to be tall enough to fucking do something with a lightsaber.
I think he will be at that time. He's got to be.
I feel like you have to. You can't have him be a prop in 2 shows and
no.
Like now you're just
unless it's BS and he gets killed, man. Which is
maybe
what could happen. I hope he doesn't. I mean, I hope they really use Grogu as a thing. Like he's going to be in the new series because he's a forever character. It's a puppeteer playing him, right? Even if they age him up, he's always going to be there. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's why they integrated him because he can be 600 years old and still be walking around. So you can have him further down the line.
Mm-hmm. And forever.
Now, do you think any of do you think any of the older characters are going to be alive at that time? Like everybody from like the original series is going to be dead by Daisy Ridley being, because
do we know that Ahsoka's dead?
We don't know because the Dave Filoni said that. So you never seen Ahsoka die, but that could change. I hope she doesn't die. I mean, the first, it's what pissed me off. Let's go back to to Mandalorian, the episode you did see, the last episode. The freaking New Republic is stupid. Like they are, you can see like how they're breaking into the New Order is breaking in.
They're still getting their shit together.
It's wild. What the fuck you got an Easton bat for?
Sitting here.
Do you see the cracks in the New Republic?
Yeah, of course. It's the same with any government that's forming, you know. It's still it's in its infancy.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, we know something's gonna be coming.
What do you think the Last Jedi, not the Last Jedi, Jedi what's the Jedi again? Jedi Survival, Jedi Survivor?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that game?
I don't know. I didn't really like Fallen Order.
Really? I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
Fallen
I
Order was
I
so good.
I tried. I just couldn't get into it.
Really, you should just watch the Let's Play or the cut, the cutscenes.
Yeah, the cutscenes. I should.
But this one's
Um,
supposed to be really, really good, man. Um,
we'll see. I mean, I just don't trust EA, and I'm just so happy that Ubisoft is making the next one because I can't wait for that. And
what do you think
Microsoft
it's gonna
just bought
be?
Ubisoft.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know. I know it's gonna be open world.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it's more like I don't know. It could go so many directions because Ubisoft makes so many different types of games, like with
yeah.
Assassin's Creed and the Division, and didn't they do? The good one just came out recently. I'm blanking right now, but I trust Ubisoft way more than EA. So when Ubisoft comes out with the game, I'll be all over it.
Yeah. I really hope we get. I mean, we're supposed to get the Old Republic, and I don't know what happened to that game. We're supposed to get the remake. It's like just disappeared into the ether right now. Nobody's talking about it. I mean, we have 2 more days of Star Wars Celebration. Maybe they'll drop something, but
Maybe
here's what it is.
that'd be awesome if Ubisoft did that. I'd be all over that.
So Ben, out of all the news that you heard today, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the new stuff. I'm looking forward to the Acolyte, Fallen Order, not Fallen Order. The First Jedi, Skeleton Crew. The universe needs to expand, and they need to just stop messing with the old characters because you're never gonna satisfy anybody messing
No,
with old characters.
no, you're never
And by
going
old
to.
characters, I mean original trilogy guys.
Yeah.
You just can't touch them anymore. Just stay away from them.
You
It's
think
too
Obi-Wan's
toxic.
gonna get a second season?
I see. I didn't hate Obi-Wan. It had its moments. It should have been a movie. I don't know
Yeah.
what they were thinking. Um, but it had some good moments. But the moments between him and Vader, I liked. Um, everything else, I mean, and also young Leia, she killed it.
Yeah, she did. I don't know if people were shitting on her too. I hate Star Wars fans.
People are so toxic. It's crazy.
It's so
That little
wild.
girl did anything you could have asked for.
Yes. I mean, they should be more mad at like the lightsaber not cutting through the freaking the freaking the oh my god, stormtrooper, and he bounced off of it. I was like, what?
No.
When does stormtrooper armor bounce off? Like what? No, he gets
crazy.
cut in half.
Yeah, never. So yeah, the new stuff I'm very excited for. Like that'll be fun. Jude Law's been killing it, so that should be good. I'm tired of people shitting on Jude Law in the Fantastic Beasts movies because he's been excellent. I don't understand why people are hating on him. That last movie was so good, and all I hear is hate about it. I don't understand.
Oh, Ben, now I know what I was going to ask you. Harry Potter. How are you feeling about that bullshit that came out? That they're going to reboot the whole thing, and oh, you didn't hear about this?
That they're doing the sequel, or
no? They are freaking redoing it. Reboot. It's going to be 7 seasons. Or how many movies?
Yeah.
How many movies?
God, yeah.
It's going to be.
Yeah, they're going to do 7 books. I don't know. It's funny because I was talking to Kate about this. So, a couple of things with the movies is that the books that J.K. Rowling wrote were so detailed. Like there was so much in them that the movies just had to brush over because you just can't put it in the movie.
Yeah.
So as long as they nail that stuff, and the only other thing to me, at least that I can think of right now, that they have to absolutely nail for this show that they're talking about to be a success is Ginny Weasley's character. Because in the books, she is just a dynamic character. Like she's not that like little mousy hanging around the corner looking at Harry kind of like she does that in the first book because she's like a child. But once she's in Hogwarts and she's like a year under them, she's like the most popular girl in school. She's just such a force in the school, and in the movies she like they were
she was nothing.
Even, like
that's the last 2 movies.
Like, nothing. Even then, like it was like all their like romantic scenes were horrible. They had no chemistry.
It was horrible.
They gave her nothing to work with.
I just did the rewatch with Liam. Like Liam watched all of it. He loved it. But I'm looking at how awkward it was. Even when they were old at the end. I was like,
So
she looks like a young girl just in an old woman costume.
yeah, exactly. It was crazy, but so that's what it's funny because me and Kate were actually having this conversation last night, and so they would have to get her right. They would have to get all those extra details. Peeves, who's a ghost that is so prevalent in the books, and you never see him
Yeah,
in the movies. And then I think besides that, just having, I think it'll be more interesting because I think child acting has gotten so much better
yeah,
uh, since what the first one came out in 2001.
yeah.
I think 2001, 1999, something like
2001,
that. I don't know.
2001. It was 2001.
Um, child acting has just advanced so much. Like kids these days are just unbelievable actors. It's insane.
Yeah,
Uh, so they would have to make sure they get the casting right, which I have no reason to doubt HBO. They knock almost everything out of the park. So I'm intrigued. I'm trying to think of a term. I am cautiously optimistic
cautiously optimistic.
about it.
Yeah, facts.
Like I would love for it to be a success because I'll take all the Harry Potter I'll take all the Harry Potter content you can give me. But I mean, if you're gonna do this, you gotta crush it.
Yeah, they said that every
So
season is going to be a book.
yeah, which is a little weird to me because the first 2, 3 books are kind of they're smaller books. So it's weird that 4, 5, 6, and 7 are gonna get the same. Maybe the budget will be bigger and they'll have longer episodes or something.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I
I
was
mean
thinking.
those books from 4 to 7 are huge books.
Yeah, they're like, I still have them
They're
somewhere.
fat, and
Yeah,
so I'm intrigued to see. I mean, I guess there's also more action in them, so there's just more. I guess with action, you can show quicker in a movie than you can in a book. So maybe that's the thinking behind that. But yeah, cautiously optimistic, I would say.
they said they're going to change everybody's gender and stuff. I was dying.
Oh,
People were
please!
roasting
I
on
swear to
Twitter.
God! I swear
If
to
they if,
God! Just
if they do that, I'll be pissed.
don't fucking do that.
I was like, I put it on Twitter. I was like, Ron's gonna be a black kid from Brooklyn.
Yo, listen,
and,
don't stop
and
it.
Hermione's gonna be a transgender,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Harry's gonna be Harry, but he's gonna be the only person that's actually the same. Everybody else
yeah.
gonna be changed. I
I
was like,
mean, listen.
hey,
I
I
don't know what
just
they're gonna do.
listen. I have no problem with anybody being represented in any movie, but
Yeah.
please, for the love of God, leave Harry Potter alone and just leave it the way it is, please. Because like they even in there, even in in the books, everybody's just a person. Like everybody's just
Yeah.
like they
Yeah.
have their own character. Don't change anything. If you're gonna do it, do it.
It's like if you're gonna change, if you're gonna have some black characters, or the thing is it's set in England. There's a lot of white people.
Yeah,
Like mostly that's just
it's
the
true.
fucking demographic that's there. There's
I
gonna
think
be a lot of white kids.
there's one black kid, right? He's the main black kid in the show.
Dean, yeah.
Yeah, but he really didn't have too many talking parts. He's like
No,
he was
but
just in the
that's the
background.
I'm pretty sure he's got a much bigger role in the book, so they'll be able to expand more on these side characters. And I'm sure there's some smaller characters in the book. If you want to make them black or make them Hispanic, whatever you want to do,
Yeah,
um,
which they can do. Yeah,
fine.
like Ron's girlfriend,
But
the
like the
one
main
that was kissing him.
characters, I heard a theory that in the book, um, they that Hermione could have been black the way they described her.
Yeah,
Because I can't remember exactly what it was. I've read the book too, but it just leaves my mind. But I was watching a video. I think it was a TikTok or something that was talking about how they described her having like wild hair and stuff like that, and how they were like alluding to her kind of being black, and uh, so that would be interesting, I guess.
because Harry's the only one that really got a picture on the covers, right? She was the other kids were never on the covers, right?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would have to go back and look at it, but yeah, I think it's all Harry.
Hmm.
I think every book is like Harry, and then like whatever is around them.
Listen, if HBO wants to do this, fine. They better give us the Curse of the Child movie though, with the original cast. They just need to do it.
Yeah.
That
That would
needs
be
to
awesome
happen.
too.
I need that.
That play was unbelievable.
You went to see it?
Oh yeah, I saw it back when it was still 2 parts too. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it online.
I read the screenplay even before it. I went to see it. Like I read that thing in like a day. It was so good.
It was J.K. Rowling did it too, right?
Yep.
And I guess what happens in it? Is it like it's like Harry?
It's Harry's son and Malfoy's son become friends, and
Harry's
son
right?
is kind of he's a Slytherin, and he's kind of
evil.
He's not evil. He's just trying to fight being in the shadow of his father and all the expectations that come with it because he's Harry Potter, and like the older brothers, it comes easier to him, I guess, because he's more like his father, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And then so this, it's kind of like a second son story, and the struggle him and Harry have with each other. It's so good. There's a twist in it. I really hope they make the movie. I've been waiting for the movie since I read that.
How long? If I watched it online, how long is the play? Like 2 hours?
No. If you watch the 2-parter, I mean, when we went, it was legit 8 hours. Wow. Because it was a full play with an intermission in between, then a break between the 2 plays, and then another play with an intermission in between.
Did it go by quick though?
I was enthralled. It was amazing. Like I could have sat there for 24 hours. I think I wouldn't have cared. It was so good.
So now that it's only 1 hour. I mean, one show, right? It's not.
It's just one show. Yeah, they compacted it. I don't know if that was a COVID thing, and maybe they'll switch it back.
Did they cut things out?
Yeah, they had to, because there's no way you would be sitting there for like 6-7 hours.
I gotta watch that. I'm excited.
It's awesome. Yeah, you can find that online. Let me know, because I would love to watch it again.
Yeah, I think I found it on YouTube at one point. But we can bring this full circle now. Did you see that video where the guy was just like comparing how J.K. Rowling stole the Harry Potter from Star Wars? It's basically the same story.
Don't get me started on that fucking video. It's so stupid. Don't get me started, please. Every time I see that video pop up in my feed, I just want to throw my phone against the wall.
But is it true?
No, it's a good joke. That's it.
It's a good joke.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, if you could find any fantasy tale and make the same fucking comparison.
Oh,
I don't want to hear it.
Oh my god, I'm dying right now. Hold on.
We started, Chaz.
Oh shit. Well, Ben, it was good speaking with you today about the Star Wars stuff. Hopefully we can get on again maybe next week, and we could talk. You know what I really would like to talk to you about? They came out with a new list of the best comic book movies of all time, and they put some shit in there that pissed me off. So I would love to have you and Justin on here, hopefully next time, and we can just go through and dissect that bullshit.
I feel like we should get like 6 guys on here for that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, maybe let's see if I can get maybe Tristan. I can get couple people on here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Because let me tell you, man, I was going through it and I was just like,
who made the list?
It was. I'll tell you right now. I think I saved it. Top comic book movies of all time. This one was Rolling Stone.
Okay, I'll check it out.
And then there's the newest one that came out was from Movie Web, but the one I read was from Rolling Stone. I was just like,
okay,
chill out, Rolling Stone. You gotta chill out.
Definitely do that episode though.
Yes, I am down for that. All right. Well, guys, thank you for watching. All the people that watched on Twitter and the YouTube and Facebook. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Peace out, everybody.